show you the corner to corner stitch. It's done from one corner. You start in one corner and you add one of these tails, then the next row you add 2, then you add 3, then you add 4. So in each row you're increasing by 1 tile, and then you can make this into a triangular fabric, a rectangular fabric, or a square. So here, this blanket is rectangular, and this I made just a long rectangular, and I sewed it up, and this is a cowl. This is a cowl. So let me show you how to do the stitch. So to begin, you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have your 6 chains, and in the 3rd chain from the bottom, so 1, 2, 3, I'm going to make 1 double crochet. Then I'm going to make another double crochet in the next chain, and 1 more double crochet in the next chain. So this is what we've done. We started with chain 6, then in the 3rd chain we made a double crochet, and then we made a total of 3 double crochets and this chain 3 construct. So this is a tile, and we're going to be making these tiles throughout the fabric. So in the first row you make 1 of these tiles. Now let's make the second tile. Every time you're going to start a new row, you're going to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is how you increase. So in the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, just exactly what we did a while ago, we're going to make a double crochet. Next chain, 1 more double crochet, and 1 more double crochet in the 3rd chain. Now we have 2 tiles, but because I'm starting a new row, I'm going to flip this up so that my needle is right next to the chain 3 construct, and I'm going to slip stitch into it. Okay, so I need to make 1 more tile. So every time I make a tile, I chain 3 and I make 3 double crochets. So here we have the end of round 2. So round 1 with 1, round 2 with 2 tiles, and I'm gonna increase again by making 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to 1, 2, 3, make a DC in the 3rd, make a double crochet in the 3rd chain from the bottom, the 4th chain, and the 5th chain. There we go. And because this is the first tile, we're gonna flip and connect with a double crochet, with a slip stitch. So chain 3, 3 double crochets, connect. And I know I'm not finished because I had 1 in the first row, now I have 2, and now I only have 2 in this row, so I need a 3rd. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to continue just like this until I have the fabric the size that I want. So let me show you again one more time how to increase. So you're going to chain 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 6, and 1, 2, 3 in the third chain at the bottom. You're going to make a double crochet, one more double crochet in the next chain, and a third double crochet, and because we're starting the row, we're going to flip and connect with a slip stitch. And then we're going to continue 1, 2, 3, going to make tiles, chain 3, chain 3 and 3 double crochet, and then connect, chain 3, 2, 3, 3 double crochets, chain 3, and we're at the end of row 4. And you know you're at the end because it's even, so the side is even. We're gonna make another row. We're just gonna continue doing this until our fabric is the size that we want, and then I'm gonna show you how to stop decreasing. So I just started the row. We're gonna flip, connect, chain 3, 3 double crochets, connect with a slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch to connect, 1, 2, 3, now slip stitch to connect. I want you to be very careful. Sometimes you might be tempted, you get here, you haven't made your last one. So let me show you what that would look like. So if you were to 1, 2, 3. So if I were to, I didn't make the last one, I come over and I'm going to make a new row, but I haven't made the last one. But because I'm new to this, I'm not so sure. So I've made it. Now, can you see how this tile is hanging off? It's so far removed from that something is missing. So that should give you a clue. When you turn it, something's missing. It's just not right. So when you end it, 1, 2, 3, when you end it properly, the row, let's increase 3, 1, 2, 3, and flip and connect. So far all we've been doing is increasing. When I get to the end of this row, I'm going to stop increasing so I can teach you how to decrease. So if I were to stop here, this is where you're getting the funky thing. So even if I decided I didn't want any more rows, I must do the last one. Okay, so we finished the last one for the row, and this is as wide as I want my project. So I'm going to chain one, turn, and just slip stitch in the first stitch, in the second stitch, and in the chain 3 spot. And now I'm ready to start building tiles again. So I'm gonna chain 3, make 3 double crochets, and connect. So this is what we have. We've decided not to increase anymore, so now our edge is getting straight right there. So when we get to the end of this row, I'll show you what we do again. We're going to increase over here, and over here we're just going to continue up without any increases. 1, 2, 3. Gonna continue making my little tiles. Okay, so I've gone as much as I want, and I'm ready to decrease. And I've made my last tile because the edge is straight. So chain 1, turn like a book, slip stitch into the first stitch, slip stitch into the second stitch, slip stitch into the 3 chain space, and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then I build my tile by making 3 double crochets, and I connect. Build my tile, chain 3, 3 double crochet. And I'm at the end, so I'm going to, I don't want to increase, I'm going to connect. I'm going to chain 1, turn my book like a book, slip stitch into the first stitch, into the second stitch, and into the chain 3 spot. And now we're ready to chain 3 again and make a tile. So chain 3 and 3 double crochets in that 3 chain spot, and connect with a slip stitch. And see, my edge along here is relatively straight, as is this one. So we're gonna continue, and we're decreasing. So each time we're decreasing on this side and we're decreasing on this side, and it's gonna fill in that area and we're gonna have a square. So let's just continue. So you see exactly what happens. At the end, connect, chain 1, turn, slip stitch in the first stitch, in the second stitch, and in the 3 chain spot, chain 3, and I'm ready to make my tile. Connect, and this is what we have. So we're closing up that little spot there. Let's continue. Chain 1, turn, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3. Connect, and this is what we have. So we're only short of a few more to close up this gap. So 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, turn, slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3. Connect, and we have to get to the back to the end. So chain 1 and slip stitch, slip stitch, slip stitch, and that's it. We're done. And the edges are relatively even.